So we finally have the trailer for the Malayalam film Lokah Chapter 1 Chandra, the superhero, supernatural film which they're making a whole universe about and all of that. And the trailer is just coming out 5 days before the release, as expected. Sorry for the delay, I'm already hearing great things about it. So without a delay, let's have a look. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a big single zoom in. Okay.
എന്നെ ഇപ്പൊ എന്തിനാ ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വിളിപ്പിച്ചേ? എന്തെങ്കിലും പ്രശ്നമുണ്ടോ?
മൂപ്പര് പറയും.
Love the aesthetics and the look.
ഒരു മാറ്റമില്ലല്ലോ പെണ്ണെ.
Okay.
ഒരു ലോ പ്രൊഫൈൽ മെയിൻറ്റെയിൻ ചെയ്യും.
Got it.
പ്രശ്നങ്ങളൊന്നും പോയി ചാടരുത്.
That was Naslen, right?
ഫ്ലിങ്സിംഗ് പിടി നിന്നെ കണ്ടറിയാലോ നിനക്ക് അതിന്റെ ആവശ്യമുണ്ട്.
எங்க அப்பா
Okay.
சொல்லுவாரு, உலகத்துல 2 விதமான பொம்பளைங்க இருப்பாங்க. ஒன்று நல்லவங்க, எங்க அம்மா மாதிரி. இன்னொன்று டகாருங்க.
Uh-oh.
കാണുന്ന പോലെ എല്ലാ ആൾക്കാരും ഇവളാരാ എന്താ എന്നൊന്നും നമുക്ക് ശരിക്കും അറിയ പോലുമില്ല.
It's like a neighbor next door.
Men deal with men. No woman needed. Understand?
Okay. Oh ho. Yes, she does.
മിത്ത്, ഐതിഹ്യം എന്നൊക്കെ നിങ്ങൾ വിചാരിക്കുന്ന എത്രയോ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ശരിക്കുള്ളതാണ്.
Wow, that looked really cool. They live among us. Whoa, what was that?
എന്നെ ഇപ്പൊ എന്തിനാ ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വിളിപ്പിച്ചേ? എന്തെങ്കിലും പ്രശ്നമുണ്ടോ?
മൂപ്പര് പറയും.
Whoa, whoa, what was that? With that, they definitely gave you a sense of a big, epic film to witness. And it's actually not epic and big, with the budget they had, so the ambition actually matches with the execution because they have done it smartly. Now, of course, if you pause it, if you, try to analyze every frame, you may find, it not be as equal to Avengers film, but that's the wrong thing, right? At the end of the day, in motion, when you're watching the film, you should be convinced what you're watching. It should work there, when you're watching it as a film in the normal speed without pausing and, stopping. So I think in that sense, they've done a great job where I believe the world is, that last shot of fire and, the buildings and the night shots, like they've got this, which I talked about in the teaser also, this very crystal clear look, which we usually see in Hollywood films. Like in our films, we have this, how to tell you guys, like sharpness on the screen. If you look at the visuals, there's a sharpness, there's a crystal clarity, and that is a style. It could not look like that if you use different lenses and all of that, but they have done that to make it have that feel to it. And if you see, most of it's happening in the night, and that's a great way to hide things. You don't have to do too much VFX. You can put things in shadows and darkness, and you can hide all the things which are not looking the best. But the moment you do it in the daytime, the sun comes up, the lighting issues, there's so many things comes up. Of course, the night shoot also, you have to create a lot of lights to see what's really happening. But the way they have done it is really, really cool. So technically, like, everything is working in this, and that makes me more hype. Like, even the CG shots, the tree and the waterfall, like, it looked of the same world. It didn't look totally awful or not working with the world they are creating. So everything is coming together, and that's a big victory at this stage, at least, watching a trailer. And you can see the scope is wide. There's a lot going on. There's history. There's so many things which we don't know exist. They are living among us, and they're using this thing that all of this is happening in a real world, but it's all hidden. And this also, this element of which makes it grounded of sexism there with the police inspector's character. And that is something that comes from Malayalam cinema to make it grounded. It's not just about these big ideas and big things. Even in a fantasy world, people are sexist, people are racist. These elements are very human. The discrimination we have, the envy, all these human emotions still are present. Doesn't matter which world we live in. And I think most films, that's where they go wrong, that they lose all these human things just because it's a fantasy and epic and big saga. I think they will be building it up as a mystery where this random woman has come and she's mysterious and these guys live next to her and there's a woman next door kind of a thing. and they're trying to see something is wrong with her. They have noticed something, they're trying to find out, and then the police gets involved, and and then there's some big thing happening. That's why she's here. She's asking why I've come. Like something is gonna happen. All these people who have powers, who have this history, the myth behind all of this, that will unfold. So I am impressed with everything from this trailer and teaser, whatever we have got. So actually I'm quite excited. This Sonam is gonna be quite hectic because there are so many more releases. If you haven't seen my reaction to those films, check it out here. First day first show, I am booking it. I'll be checking out first day first show. What about you? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you next time.